Hi, welcome to OILS 541, The Adult Learner. I'm Tracy Hart, and I'm your instructor for this course. Before we get too far along here, I want to take a minute and thank Dr. Stephanie Moore. She is one of our OILS faculty members, and she actually did the design for the class that we're doing, and you're going to see her videos. Yeah, I don't think you'll see her name too frequently, but you might see some videos that she's recorded and shared with us, and I just don't want that to be confusing to you. I am your instructor. I'm going to be reading all of your work and grading all of your work, and I'm the one that you'll be interacting with. So I just want to make that clear, but she did design the course, and we just really appreciate that. Okay, the first order of business, so to speak, let me show you the textbook. This is a required textbook, and it's Human Learning, 8th edition by Jean Ormrod. Then I'm going to share my screen, and I want to just quickly go over the syllabus. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, the syllabus is probably the most important document, one of the most important documents of your class. This is going to give contact information for me, also the course objectives that you'll want to look over. And I'm not going to go over every single part of this. You can read this on your own. But of course, the required text is listed in here. And then another really important aspect of the syllabus is the schedule. It's broken down by the weeks. You'll see here it's spread over 2 pages. Each week is identified on here. And then the topic is basically the learning theory that we're going to be covering for the week. This is really important because as you submit your assignments, you're going to want to focus on those learning theory concepts. And using this schedule is a really good way for you to focus on what you need to extract from the chapters and the other materials as you're reading along. So, for example, in week 3, we have prior knowledge and organizing knowledge. So as you read these chapters 6 and 7 of the text, and some other readings in Canvas, you're going to want to focus on how the material applies to prior knowledge and organizing knowledge, and what that brings up to you in your life experiences. And then you're going to have assignments due for that. Let's quickly show you that here's the point value for the assignments. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the assignments in just a second. And then the letter grades and many of the other policies, UNM policies. So again, I'm not going to go into all of that in detail. You can read it on your own. But let's pop over to the course for just a minute. And when you log into the course, you'll see that this is the home page. On here is the welcome, of course. Also, let me just point out that you're looking at my instructor view. So your view is going to look at just a little bit differently than mine because you have student view. Down here is my contact information again, but also the links for the syllabus and schedule, the welcome video. Of course, you're already looking at that if you're listening right now. And then the detailed versions of the weekly assignments, the discussions, and the final synthesis paper. This gives you the explanation of all these different assignments. Also, there's the rubric. Please look at the rubrics because that is what's going to help you understand what I'm looking for as I review your work. And that'll tell you how I'm grading and answer some of those questions for you. So anyway, those are the detailed assignments and the rubrics. We're going to have discussions every week that you'll post. You're probably familiar with that. If you have been taking online classes, you're familiar with the discussion tool. So you'll post that once a week. And then in addition to that, you're going to have a weekly assignment. Each week, you're going to write a 4 to 5 page paper that reflects upon the material for that week in the module and in the text reading. So that's where you're going to focus on those learning theories and really connect to that material. And then we have the synthesis paper that's broken into 4 different parts. Starting with this week, you're going to send me a short little proposal of what you intend to write your paper on, and it can change, and I don't want you to worry about that, but I just want you to know that that's going to be broken down in different sections, and you'll have pieces of it due here and there along the semester, and then it'll be due at the end. Let's see, what else can I tell you about Canvas? So over here on the left, this is where you're going to do your navigation. So here are the modules, and when you click in here, you'll see the quick course links. And this is the quick, easy access to the syllabus, and then those rubrics and detailed explanations of the assignments. Here's the welcome module with its orientation information, and then you'll get into the weekly modules. This is where you're going to get into the thick of it with those that module. So each week, and it's by date. So you'll click on week 1, for example, and here's all the information you're going to need for that. With the Zoom link is going to be over here when we have our Sunday tea. We do have an optional weekly, mostly weekly, synchronous session so that you can come and ask questions and get to know me a little bit, get to know your colleagues a little bit. And so if you have things that you want to talk about with the learning theories that week or other material for the week, we can certainly discuss that. This is just a really great place to get that one-on-one quick feedback, communication about what we're doing and what's happening in the course. But this is material that you're going to look at, and then down here, everything you need for this module is on this one page. So you'll see the readings here. These are the additional readings along with your textbook assignment. And here are the discussions. So you can just click right in here to get to your discussion item. And then here are your assignment tabs, and you can click right in here to get to your assignment. Like I mentioned, we've got weekly assignments due every week. The synthesis paper proposal is going to be due this time. And that's going to be a very short paragraph to just give me a quick idea of what you think you might want to write your synthesis paper about, and that can change. So just don't worry about it. Just write it down and give it to me. I just don't want you to sit and stew over what am I going to write this paper about? I don't even know what this class is about. And, I'm trying to get my legs under me, and I don't know what's what. How can I write a proposal? It's just a paragraph. It's just an idea. And I just want you to move into action so that you're not sort of worrying about that. Okay, so then in addition to linking into those aspects of the course through the module, you can also quickly get to them with this navigation tool. As you can see, here are the discussions. So in here, it's the same thing. You're going to post your introduction and then your discussion for week 1. Here's your assignment link, assignment week 1. Also, well, you can get to the discussions here too, but then also for your synthesis paper, there's that proposal link. Announcements, we don't have any right now, but or by the time you see this, there probably will be. But this is where you're going to find those announcements. And then your grades. I'm not going to click on that just because, but you will find that that's where you're going to access grades and also the feedback that I give you on your weekly assignments, those papers. You are expected to take my feedback and incorporate that feedback into your paper so that you can we can progress through the semester, both in your understanding of the concepts, but also in your expression through writing. So anyway, that is the overview of the course and a quick navigation through Canvas. And now to just give you a little bit more information about me, I do have my PhD through the UNM OILS program. And I also have my master's in OLIT, which is Organizational Learning and Instructional Technologies, which was the name of the program when it was in College of Ed before it moved to the library. I have my Bachelor of Science in Computer Science from Tulane University in New Orleans. And let's see, my dissertation research was on online students' use of university services and their feelings of mattering to the institution. So yeah, that's what I wrote my dissertation on, student development theory of mattering. And I've given workshops and presented that research all over the United States pre-COVID. Let's see what else. I live in Los Lunas. I have kids and grandkids and a pool, and I just started karate, so I'm a white belt in karate. So you might be getting some analogies to karate through this 8 weeks. Let's see what else. Oh, to wrap up, I just want to remind you to contact me with any questions or concerns. My schedule is pretty full, just like yours, but I'm also very pretty flexible most days. Some days I'm not, but I receive texts. My phone number's on there. I'm happy to take a text. I'm usually pretty quick with that, unless I'm in the middle of something. You can call me. My hours, the hours that I'd prefer are on that syllabus, and you can also email me or send a course message. I'm not in the course all the time, but I do pop in and check pretty frequently as I just check up on all y'all. Let's see. I'm excited to get to work. I hope that you are too. I think it's going to be a fabulous 8 weeks. All right, I'll see you in the course.